Hi, all, and welcome to Monday Night's Treasure Vortex with Gypsy Jules from YouTube's Zero Discrimination, as well as her website, gypsydigs.com, and myself, Amanda Digger Degaz, who can be found on all social media platforms via Digger Degaz. So, we're going to get right into it. No guests tonight. Hey, Gypsy, how are you? I know you're traveling.
I am. I'm doing great. So got here last night, yesterday evening, and got settled in and went out to the film site. Actually, right before I had to hurry and rush back and get ready to hop on here with you. So got back just in the nick of time. And super excited about this episode that we're going to be filming this week here. And it is a private cave.
Ooh.
And I just posted a photo of part of the cave on social media. So you can go on my Facebook, and I think it's on Instagram as well, and check that out. And I just posted a photo, and we're going to be treasure hunting in this cave.
That's crazy. And it's beautiful, though. What a pretty looking cave.
It's beautiful inside, and I'm just, oh my gosh, it's just, I was going to say I've detected in a cave before, but not really, because when I start thinking about it, no, those weren't caves I detected in. They were mines. I was in mines. Like, when I was on Beyond Oak Island, that particular mine was, the Josephine mine. And then, which come to find out, there's more than one Josephine mine because, she was the queen. And so all of the mines at that time were named after her, so that they claimed. But, so the Josephine mine, I got to detect in there, and then the mine that I've detected in a couple times, gold mine over in, up in Oregon. And I'm trying to think, I think there's, oh my gosh.
I was like, what about, weren't you on the Beyond Oak Island that you went down into?
I just pulled a tick off. Yeah.
Oh, no.
I haven't had a chance to take a shower since I got back. So, yep, I just pulled a tick off.
Countdown.
Riley had ticks on him earlier.
Yeah, I was going to say, the countdown is on. As long as you get them, supposedly, as long as you get them off within 24 hours, you should be okay.
I think I just washed him down the sink.
Good. Was it a little itty bitty or?
He was a medium one.
Huh.
Well, good. Well, as soon as I get off here, you know what I'm doing.
Yep. Best idea for that.
This was probably because right by the cave there's this creek, and we are going to get to go detecting the creek as well. Treasure hunt down there. But we went down to the creek to check out some of the area, and of course part of it's really brushy and stuff, and I think that's where we picked up the ticks.
Probably.
So, yeah. Yep. And then we were talking to the cave guide, and we were asking about, treasure hunting and filming down in the creek, and our camera lady's with us, and she's like, "Oh, so what about snakes in the creek?" And she goes, "Oh yeah." She goes, "Well, last time, of course, snakes just really liked me or something, because she landed right on a snake." And so Debbie, our camera lady's freaking out. Like, oh no, about filming in the creek.
Jeez.
So, anyway.
Did you tell her all the things to look out for, like the smell of cucumbers and? the rattle and keep all those
No,
things. Yeah.
no.
Because isn't it,
I'm trying
isn't
not
it,
to scare our
oh,
camera people.
isn't it, the copperheads smell like cucumbers? Isn't,
I've heard they say that. Yeah, they say that. And then yeah, there's all kinds of stuff, but I never noticed that. There's people that claim that, but I don't know. And I get a pretty good sniffer most of the time, or I used to better than I guess. I don't know. I don't know. I guess I'm so
never
into
noticed
what
it?
I'm doing
Yeah.
that I don't notice those things. I don't think.
Mm.
Um, so I guess if I see one, I might just kind of notice that though and
Yeah.
take note and see what I'm smelling at the time. But I've heard that, but I've never noticed it. And I've seen many a snake went out digging and stuff. So anyway, just part of the danger. The good thing is in the cave, they said, um, they have had some people hide out in the cave that weren't good. I guess they were hiding for the law
Oh,
before.
all right.
Um, so that's about the worst thing that we would ever have to worry about in the cave because really,
Well,
there's just not
bats, right?
really.
You kind of have to worry
Yeah,
about bats.
the bats are really cool though. We got to see one little bat today, and they're no bigger than your thumb. They're tiny. They're the mini. I forget what she called them. She called them some type of bat. And so I think she said that there was like 2 or 3 species in this cave, and it was pretty high, so it was really hard to see.
Yep.
And especially them being that tiny.
Mm.
And then there was some sort of shrimp she called, that are in there in some of the water, which we saw them, but they're so tiny. And then there's these something scorpions. I forget what she called them, but they are not your normal scorpion. They're what was the word she used?
So non-lethal? Like they're not.
So basically, they don't have a stinger, but they are scorpion or scorpion. I don't know.
Of the scorpion family.
Yeah. So somebody listener might know that I would call it a faux scorpion. I guess I'm Scorpio, so of course I've got a stinger. But no, just kidding. I don't know. Growing up in West Texas, I saw scorpions all the time. You'd lift a rock or something, and scorpions and rattlesnakes, So
yeah, and see, this is why I
there's
live.
There's nothing to fear there.
I live where the air hurts my face because of not wanting to be near those.
Not in the deserts.
Yeah.
The deserts.
Oh, exactly.
Yeah, but really, yes. She said there's nothing to fear. We saw a couple salamanders, beautiful salamanders in there, little orangey looking with spots on them and stuff today. And yeah, it should be a blast. I'm really looking forward. A lot of history in the cave, and that's what we're hoping to find, is something that connects to the history. Of course, there is a certain area that we can't detect in, but anyway, most of it's pretty, because it is a private cave, that we've got permission from the owner to do this. Of course, all the finds will be handed over to the owner, in which the owner may make a display there at the cave for when they do tours, or some of it may go into the museum up the road, which we're going to be filming at the museum as well. So,
awesome. Well, that's exciting.
Really cool.
Very exciting. I can't wait. I can't wait for it to come out. And of course, we get our first dibs on knowing when it's dropping or when it's airing and where. So going to be excited for that. And obviously every week I'm going to bug you and go, hey, how goes it?
Yeah,
How goes it?
hopefully a couple more months we'll be able to announce. Hopefully we'll be able to start, releasing the more information, and then who knows, maybe even drop the first episode. We'll see how that goes. So
it's awesome.
um,
It's awesome.
but anyway, it's exciting. And then what else? I know I got out to detect this weekend.
Ooh.
And I had a blast, and I haven't got to drop a video because I went straight from there to having a family thing and getting to spend some time with my sons and my boys, and then after that, turn around and get packed to come film. So
It's
I
been a
didn't
busy
get to
week.
drop a video. So I didn't get to drop a video, and as you know, I'm working on business that we're planning for my boys, so that's been keeping me busy this week as well. And then also getting ready for my trip to Roatan.
Yeah, have you got your tickets yet?
Oh yes, I have. So
Ooh.
it's getting exciting. Super excited about that because that, oh my goodness. Well, the history there is just flipping amazing, as some of you may know. But yeah, that's just 2 weeks from now.
It's awesome. Yeah. Coming up. It's crazy. The name of the show is Goodbye July because it really is. It seemed like this month flew. We did have, I think, yeah, it did. I know that we're going to be on to some of, Treasure Hunter's favorite time of the year, but we can get to that in a few. I do have to say, you got to hear firsthand about my weekend.
Yeah. Let me tell y'all real quick before we get too deep into that. So I know when Amanda texts me during the week or weekend that, just kind of out of the blue, and she's just like, I don't know, I just sensed right away something was wrong. And I'm like, so I called her. I was about to go into the movies with my boys, and so I called her right before. I'm like, well, and it only had like a few minutes, but I wanted to check and see if she was okay, and then we'll segue into you telling the rest from there.
Yeah, it was not. So, I don't know. Some people know, some people don't. I do a lot of rescuing animals, taking care of strays, rehabbing chipmunks. I mean,